Hey there everyone, Paradise Gamer 13 here, and I'm about to show you guys the I think it was like the second battle. Well, it was like the first battle of the final match of my tournament. It's really hard to explain because only 3 people were there, including me. So it wasn't much of a tournament, if you could call it that. But basically, I played each person twice, and I went undefeated somehow. Maybe I just underestimate myself too much. I can't imagine that that's the case, though. For those of you that have seen my Pokemon Showdown battles, I do some pretty stupid stuff pretty often. But yeah, I mean, granted, the guy I'm playing here, ironically, the first guy I played, he actually EV trained his Pokemon and I think maybe bred them for IVs to some extent, maybe even two. Somehow I won. Well, I got really lucky, and with some nice hacks there. One of the reasons why I love Pokemon, because I can win despite not having any talent whatsoever. Anyways, the second guy hadn't really EV trained his Pokemon that much either, kind of like me, which made me feel a lot better about myself. And again, I'm just using my party Pokemon, so nothing special here. I'm just using Chestnut, my Doublade again, who is awesome, and Blastoise. So my Blastoise played a huge role in this tournament too, which is really cool because ironically both my opponents had Blastoises as well, but my Blastoise ironically is very good at countering other their Blastoises, as you'll see in this match. So I will go ahead and get the match started, I guess. So as I mentioned in one of my update video maybe or something, I don't remember. I ended up winning this tournament and getting a guide out of it, which was the X and Y guide, which was pretty cool. Anyways, I start off with Chestnut. He starts off with Gardevoir. I was like, not gonna want to stay in here. I actually start off pretty unlucky, ironically enough. I send in Doublade. Does quite a bit of damage to me thanks to the fact that it's a crit. I know that what's his face has Gardevoir has pretty good special attack, but still that did quite a bit. Anyways, I wasn't sure if he'd stay in or not. I just go for Shadow Sneak just to be safe. I know I can outspeed and everything, and I assumed it could have Shadow Ball or something or whatever. That would not be good for me. Anyways, he sends out Blastoise. I send out my Blastoise. He uses Bite, so that's good that I switched. Although I probably definitely could have lived it because it's Bite from a non-Dark type Pokemon. And my Doublade is super beefy in defense, and has Eviolite, which is awesome. Anyways, speaking of Blastoise, I send out mine, I use Toxic, he uses Skull Bash. Little does he know that I have Protect, which completely renders Skull Bash useless. And also stalls me for some more Toxic damage, which is how I was able to take down both of my opponent's Blastoises in these two matches, which was really awesome, so... I mean, no big deal. I don't mean to sound full of myself or anything, but I just felt really cool doing it. I was like, yeah, I actually had some kind of competitive strategy here. Although I guess it was actually more based around luck, the fact that they also happened to have Blastoises that did not have Toxic or Protect. Otherwise, that would have been super stally. Of course, I was already pretty stally enough as it was, protecting out that Blastoise. And... Actually, I go for Surf here because, I didn't want to go for 2 Protects in a row. I felt like that would not be advantageous. And I get a crit against this Gardevoir, which is really cool. It still didn't do a lot because I have, almost no special attack investments whatsoever. Like I said, well, I didn't even EV train him that much, so I guess I shouldn't say anything anyways. But I use Toxic here, and then I get Toxic, and I was like, oh... I forgot Synchronize was an ability. Not like it matters too much, because I can't really stall this thing out, because it has Grass Knot. Which I thought maybe it would have Thunderbolt, because I know that's kind of common for Gardevoir to have, but, Grass Knot is just equally as bad for me. So, anyways, like I said, I go ahead and use Toxic, try to wear it down quite a bit, and, okay. I couldn't remember if I, retreated my Blastoise or not, but I guess I did. Sent out Doublade. He just goes for Grass Knot again, which does nothing to super awesome Doublade here. and I think I just go for the Shadow Sneak again. You know, not sure if he would stay in or not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. He does not choose to stay in. Instead, he goes to Rhydon, but Shadow Sneak still hits it for kind of damage, I think. Yeah, that really didn't do hardly anything. Anyways, though, his Rhydon does have Shadow Claw, which hits me pretty hard, but I still live the critical hit. Like I said, my Doublade's defense is awesome. Anyways, I go for the Gyro Ball, which also does absolutely nothing. Definitely should have gone for the Secret Sword or whatever it's called. But I thought, I don't know. I had no speed investment, so I thought maybe Gyro Ball would do something to it. Nope. Anyways, I retreat him, send out Chestnut, and I just go right for Woodhammer, because I know nothing on his team will be able to take that at this point, I don't think. You know, Gardevoir can't, certainly. A free Woodhammer on Gardevoir worked out really nicely here, so I easily took it out. At this point, I've basically won. I can't think of anything that, well, other than recoil damage, but I don't think I take myself out with recoil. I can't remember. But yeah, just another Woodhammer here easily takes out Rhydon. And who does he has Blastoise left still. But that thing is on low health, and I should be able to outspeed it as well, because my Chestnut has some speed EVs thrown in there for some reason. He goes for, yeah, no, he does outspeed me. Wow. Okay, I did not realize that. But yeah, Woodhammer should still be able to take it down, despite the defense boost from Skull Bash. So that is that. I think he told me later that his Blastoise did not have Ice Beam. I don't think. Mine does, because I was prepared. No, just because Blastoise was, I don't know. I just got really lucky with Blastoise, I guess, because it helped me out against the my other opponent too with having that Ice Beam, because he had a Garchomp, and yeah, that would have been bad otherwise. Anyways, though, my opponents were really awesome. Like I said, I had a lot of fun at that tournament. I won somehow. Got that awesome X and Y guide, and yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this. I only recorded one match for whatever reason. I only decided to like save one. But so unfortunately, I don't have any of the others in case you guys were like wanting to see those or whatever. But I'm sure I'll come out with other battles, hopefully, as I have better, more competitive teams, instead of using just my party Pokemon. But anyways, though, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, I would appreciate you hitting that like button and potentially subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so and you want to get notified of future content and stuff. And as always, hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks again for watching.